Our final story this week will be music to your ears, or maybe not. Jim Davis, W2JKD, explains.
When the musician-composer duo of Brian Eno and Beatty Wolf launched their new album Liminal on the 10th of October, they really launched it, in every sense of the word. On Facebook, Brian Eno described the pair's musical partnership as, quote, exploring an intimate and unfamiliar new sonic world, unquote. So what better venue for it than some faraway sonic world? The pair beamed the album into space via microwave transmission 5 days after its release. At the helm of Liminal's liftoff was Nobel Prize-winning physicist Robert Wilson, operating the Holmdel horn antenna in New Jersey, which had played a role in helping prove the Big Bang Theory. The microwave horn antenna, as it turns out, is a well-tuned instrument of music as well as science. For Beatty Wolf, this was actually its encore performance. Robert Wilson helped broadcast a previous album of hers in 2017, a work known as Raw Space. Music, the universal language, is now the universe's language. Even NASA has got into the act. In 2008, the space agency marked its 50th anniversary by sending a recording of the Beatles across the universe into deep space. Last year, its Deep Space Station 13 radio dish antenna in California beamed the first hip-hop song into space, Missy Elliott's The Rain Super-Duper Fly. This past May, the European Space Agency broadcast a Vienna Symphony Orchestra performance of Johann Strauss's Blue Danube Waltz from its radio antenna in Spain at the speed of light in the direction of the Voyager 1 probe. This is the never-ending journey of music. It's now surrounded by constellations and CubeSats, dancing with the stars. I'm Jim Davis, W2JKD.
If you haven't sent in your ham radio haiku yet, what's been stopping you? Visit our website at arnewsline.org, and as you compose your ode to your favorite online activity, we will help you use the correct number of syllables to make an authentic haiku. Submit your work and then sit back and wait to hear whether you are the winner of this week's challenge. The winner gets a shout-out on our website where everyone can find the winning haiku. With thanks to Amateur News Daily, AMSAT News Service, Dave Gloss, W0OXB, David Behar, K7DB, 425DX Bulletin, Futurism.com, Hurricane WatchNet, Martin Crabtree, W3PR, Messe Friedrichshafen, Mountain Radio Challenge, Music Radar, QRZ.com, NASA.gov, NPR, Radio Society of Great Britain, shortwaveradio.de, VOIP, WXNet, Western Washington State University, Wired, Wireless Institute of Australia, YouTube, Zero Retries newsletters, and you, our listeners. That's all from the Amateur Radio Newsline. We remind our listeners that Amateur Radio Newsline is an all-volunteer nonprofit organization that incurs expenses for its continued operation. If you wish to support us, please visit our website at arnewsline.org and know that we appreciate you all. We also remind our listeners that if you like our newscast, please leave us a 5-star rating wherever you subscribe to us. For now, with Karen Eve Murray, KD2GUT at the news desk in New York, and our news team worldwide, I'm Stephen Kinford, NAWB in Wadsworth, Ohio, saying 73. As always, we thank you for listening. Amateur Radio Newsline is copyright 2025. Amateur Radio Newsline retains ownership of its material even when retransmitted elsewhere. All rights are reserved.
This concludes our Monday evening transmission of Amateur Radio Newsline. Net to start in about 10 minutes.
W8VPV. Repeater PL110.9. W8VPV. Repeater. W8VPV. Repeater.
Good evening, calling all amateur radio operators. Welcome to the Cuyahoga Falls Amateur Radio Club Monday night VHF UHF net. My name is John and my call is W8VPV. However, for the purposes of this net, I'll be using the club call Whiskey 8 Victor Papa Victor. This is an open directed net. All amateur radio operators are invited and encouraged to check in. You do not have to be a club member. All traffic will go through net control, and since emergency traffic may break in at any time, please leave a brief pause between transmissions. The purpose of this net is to bring together all amateur radio operators for the exchanging of amateur-related ideas and information to enhance net operating practices and to keep members up to date about club happenings. This net meets here every Monday evening at 8:30 p.m. local time, preceded by Amateur Radio Newsline at 8:01. We will start with announcements and then ask for check-ins from any officer or member who has an announcement of general interest to the club. Once that is complete, I'll take check-ins, call signs only, 5 at a time, and confirming each call. Then I'll correspond with those 5 check-ins and ask for 5 more until the activity slows down, and then I'll go 1 at a time. If you're a regular participant, I'll probably recognize you by call sign. If not, please give your call repeated phonetically, followed by your name and your location. When all check-ins have been worked, I will close the net after repeating the announcements and giving one last call for check-ins. We also operate a band exploration net at 9:30 p.m. after this net. Please join us if you have the equipment. The band this evening will be 6 meters and the frequency will be 50.270 megahertz upper sideband. Here are the announcements. December 3rd will be our Christmas dinner, and there will be a sign-up attachment in an email eventually here. So sign up so that we know how many are going to attend. There'll be a presentation by W8VPV. The next regular meeting of the Cuyahoga Falls Amateur Radio Club will be Wednesday of next week. That's November 12th, and it will be at 7:30 p.m. In person, you go to the Pilgrim United Church of Christ, which has a listed address of 130 Broad Boulevard, but you get to the meeting by going to the parking lot, which is on 2nd Street just south of Broad Boulevard, and then going into the building where the entrance is just off the corner of the parking lot. If you can't attend in person, you can also attend via Zoom. So just watch for the link, which will show up a couple days before the meeting on our webpage, www.cfarc.org, and along the right side of that front page, scroll down to November 12th, and you'll see the Zoom link there. This will be the last in-person meeting other than the Christmas dinner. For those who are attending in person, as a token of appreciation for their letting us use their social hall for our meeting, please bring one item of canned food item. Anything except tomato soup. They apparently have an overabundance of tomato soup, but any other canned food item, please bring it to the meeting there on November 12th at 7:30 p.m. Big news for maybe some of you who are listening to this net and don't have HF privileges. On January 11th starts the general license class. It's online and it goes for 6 Sundays. So go to our website, www.cfarc.org. Up the top is the word education. Click on that, and that will take you to the page where you can see the class. And there'll be a link to sign up for it, and also you can find out what information for a book or whatever that you may need to obtain before the class starts January 11th. Again, that's at www.cfarc.org. Up the top is the word education. Click on that, and it opens up the page that has classes, and it also has a link to license exams. So after you complete the class, you you can go and take the general license exam. So there you go. Again, that's January 11th that starts. So start looking into it now so that you can get your books or whatever in time for that. Okay, that's all that I have in the way of announcements. So this is Whiskey 8, Victor Papa Victor with John, W03X, at the mic. Are there any officers or members who have an announcement of general interest to the club? Please call now.
Alpha Charlie 8 X-Ray Oscar.
AC8XO, Vince, go ahead.
Well, the submissions for November should have been in by now, so I'm not complaining about that. I'm complaining about December. There's not going to be much if people do not submit articles for the newsletter. So we're not going to have a whole bunch of stuff going on between now and our Christmas dinner. So think about what you'd like to see in the newsletter for December. Other than that, that's all I have, John. Have a good evening. Thanks for running the net. EC8XO, back to net.
Okay, Vince, thanks for that information, and hopefully you'll get some articles from the people here. Okay, this is Whiskey 8, Victor Papa Victor. Are there any other officers or members who have an announcement of general interest to the club?
Whiskey 8 Echo Zulu Tango.
W8EZT, go ahead, Frank.
Evening, John. Just walked in here and kicked on the radio. Did you mention the topic for the last meeting, the November meeting at the church?
No, I didn't mention the topic. Go ahead.
Alrighty. Ken Dorsey, KA8OAD, will be doing a presentation on free DV. That's free digital voice. You can go ahead and look it up and do some reading in advance. It's basically a software package that you run on your PC. Connect a microphone to your PC, connect your radio to the sound card, and on the sideband bands, when you speak, it will convert your voice to a digital format, which is very immune to lots of noise and lots of low signal levels, and then people receiving you will be able to decode that, and it's just like you're talking on sideband, but it's much clearer than conditions would permit for sideband. It's a relatively new protocol. It's getting a lot of interest, so you may want to sit down and enjoy this one. If you can't attend in person, we will Zoom it in, and there'll be a link on our front of our webpage for the Zoom address. That's about all I've got, John. You mentioned the Christmas dinner. Ray, W8VPV, will be talking about his other hobby, beekeeping. So that should be an interesting one also. All right, that's all I've got, John. We'll hand it back to you. W8ECT, back to net.
Okay, Frank, very good. Thanks for that information about the free DV, which will be presented at the November 12th meeting. Very good, thanks. Okay, this is Whiskey 8, Victor Papa Victor. Are there any other officers or members who have an announcement of general interest to the club?
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Echo Yankee Mike.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Echo Yankee Mike. Did I get the call right?
Yep, you got it. Kevin in Monroe Falls.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I know it came up on last meeting as well. Somebody mentioned about SSTV. Wanted to give a reminder, if anybody hadn't seen it, the space station will be broadcasting starting on the 12th of this month, going through the 20th. So another fun side project. See if you can get some SSTV images captured from them. That'll be a good one coming up. That's all. 73.
Okay, Kevin, thanks for that. Kevin mentioned that the SSTV will be operating from November 12th to November 20th. So take a look at how you can record some of that stuff, and maybe you'll get a picture or two from one of their passes. Okay, this is Whiskey 8, Victor Papa Victor. Are there any other officers or members who have an announcement of general interest to the club? Please call now. Okay, I'll start taking regular check-ins. I'll take 5 at a time, and I'll acknowledge each call 1 at a time. This is Whiskey 8, Victor Papa Victor, asking for check-ins.
K8PU.
K8PU, I have you, Larry. Another check-in, please.
Kilo Echo 8, Uniform Lima Charlie.
KE8ULC, I have you, Kurt. Another check-in, please.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Echo Papa Bravo.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Echo Papa Bravo, I have you, Brian. Another check-in, please.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Echo Yankee Mike.
KF8 EYM. Well, I already have you, Kevin, but okay, and one more, please.
KE8 KVI in and out.
Quebec X-Ray KE8 VQX Joe in Akron.
Okay, we had KE8 KVI Ron in and out, and we had KE8 VQX. Okay, we'll go back up to the top here. So Larry, K8PU, go ahead with your comments.
John, everybody on the net. Well, we're finally getting some little bit of fall weather. A lot of leaves to go with it. It's been slow coming, but it's getting here. Yeah, nothing exciting and new over here. Just get you one for the numbers. I'll be over on 6 for you in a little bit, John. And so thanks for doing the net, and I'll let you get on with it. I'm going to hold you up. Okay, back to your W8VPV KPU.
Okay, Larry, very good. Thanks, and I'll listen for you on 6 meters. Okay, next is Kurt, KE8ULC. Go ahead, Kurt, with your comments.
W8VPV, this is Kilo Echo 8, uniformly with Charlie. I work at our church's food pantry. That's First Congregational Church in Akron. We bring food from the food pantry, food bank to the food pantry. So I bought a truck to help in that process. I'm a little disappointed in the sales process from the Sierpinski on Talmadge Avenue. That's all I'll say. Back to you, John.
Okay, very good. Thanks for your comments there, and maybe we'll hear you on 6 meters. Okay, let's see. Next is KF8EPB. Go ahead, Brian, with your comments. This is Whiskey 8 Victor Papa Victor.
Whiskey 8 Victor Papa Victor. This is KF8EPB. I just want to say good evening, everyone in the net. I hope everyone's having a good night. It was good seeing a few of you at the Ham Fest. I had a great time. I saw a lot of new equipment. Picked up a new to me Mirage amp 1016, and using it now. I haven't got much time to test it. Hopefully I sound okay. I'm looking forward to the free DV talk at the meeting. I've been using it about a week now or so. It's actually pretty remarkable. You know, your voice converted to digital, then sent out over the radio waves, so it's true radio. You don't need the internet to use it, so it's actually pretty cool. I also looking forward to the ISS, trying to download some images. I want to thank Kevin for letting me know about that. I'm going to check that out. And that's about all I have. This is KF8EPB, back to net in 73.
Okay, Brian, very good, and thanks for your comments about free DV. Okay, let's see. Now, next then was Kevin again. KF8EYM. Go ahead, Kevin, with your comments.
Yeah, thanks, John. Nothing too much today. Just trying to keep warm like everybody else right now. And just passed my general on Thursday last week, so that was a good one to get under my belt. And going to work on the extra and hopefully try to take that exam here before Christmas or so. That's the current plan, at least, with it getting cold. So otherwise, thanks for running the net. Good to hear everybody tonight, and have a good one. So I'll send it back to you, John. KF8, Echo Yankee Mike. Have a great night.
Yeah, okay, Kevin. Let's see. Since the FCC is shut down, do you have any way of knowing about your license upgrade?
Nah, I just got the certificate from the people running the exam for me afterwards. But yeah, it's going to be a little bit for processing, is my understanding.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well. Hopefully it's probably going to be a record-breaking shutdown, but hopefully it's not much longer than that. So thanks for checking in, 73, and have a good evening. Okay, let's see. So next was okay, Ron was in and out. So next was KF8VQX. Or KE8VQX. Go ahead with your comments. And let me know if I got your call sign right.
is Kilo Echo 8 Victor Quebec X-Ray. You got it right the second time, John. Good evening, John, and everyone on the net. Glad to be here for once. It's been a while. Not much to say. Was at the Hamfest down at MAPS the other day. Had a good time down there. Just picked up a few bits and bobs. Did manage to pick up an old late 60s, early 70s Yashica Electro 35 camera. Old rangefinder camera, and I think it's going to work. Found some batteries for it. Used to take Mercury batteries, and I've got replacements for them now with an adapter. Seems like it's working. Just needs cleaned up and maybe some new light seals, and should be good to go with it. Anyway, that was kind of cool. $10. That's about all I got. I'll give it back to you, John. This is KE8VQX, back to net control.
Okay, very good. Well, it sounds like you got something that works there. That's pretty good there. Okay, sounds like you had fun at the Hamfest there yesterday. That takes us to the bottom of the list. So this is Whiskey 8 Victor Papa Victor asking for check-ins.
W8VPV W8KOC. Good evening, John.
W8KOC. Okay, I have you on the list. We'll get back with you in a moment. Another check-in, please.
KSA, Tony, Merriman Valley, in and out tonight.
Okay, Tony, I have you in and out, 73, and have a good evening. Another check-in, please.
Kilo Echo 8 Tango Quebec Romeo KE8TQR.
KE8TQR, I have you on the list, Keith. I will get back with you in a moment. Another check-in, please.
Kilo Bravo 8 Victor Hotel Kilo, John and Kenmore, in and out.
KB8VHK, we have you in and out. Thanks for checking in, 73, and have a good evening. Another check-in, please. Okay, I'll go with this for now. WA8KOC, go ahead with your comments. This is John WO3X at the mic for the Whiskey 8 Victor Papa Victor VHF UHF net.
Well, good evening, John. Thanks for taking my check-in tonight. I appreciate that. Good to hear you on our weekly nets over there on Sarah when you join in. Appreciate that as well. I heard my pal Keith in there behind me. You're doing a great job, as always, so I'm just going to go ahead and maybe I'll even get a chance to say hello on 6 meter a little bit later on. We'll see. But whatever you do, have yourself a marvelous Monday and a good rest of the net. Again, thanks for taking my check-in. 7-3 to you and everybody else in here with you. W8VPV, WA8KOC.
Okay, Fred, very good. Thanks for checking in, 73, and have a good evening, and I'll probably hear you tomorrow evening. Okay, let's see. So next is Tony, KF8ABD, was in and out. So that takes us to Keith, KE8TQR. Go ahead, Keith, with your comments.
Whiskey 8 Victor Papa Victor, this is KE8TQR. Good evening, John. Thanks for letting me into your net tonight. Good evening to everyone else here. It's good to be with you all. I had a great weekend here. Saturday, I did help out one of the clubs I belong to. They had a test session. We had 2 applicants. They were taking their test for technician, and I can say both of them passed. The only problem is now yes, they're waiting for the government to open so they can get their call signs, and hopefully they won't have to wait too long. Sunday, I did go to the Hamfest. I didn't buy anything unless you count the donut I had for breakfast and the kraut dog I had for lunch. But I did peruse all the tables a few times, and I met up with a lot of friends. We did a lot of talking, and it was just a great afternoon at the Ham Fest. Today, not too much here at the QTH. Paid some bills this morning because you got to keep the bill people happy. And then I did some work on QRZ. I updated some of my biography, and I added some more pictures of the grounding or the conduit project I just finished up, and yeah, that's starting to look pretty good out there. I've got the hole filled in. Hopefully the grass will come up. Hi. Other than that, just making some nets tonight. I've been on a couple, and this is one of them. And just want to wish everyone a great evening, great rest of the week, and hope you all take care out there when you're on them highways and byways, and just stay safe. With that, I'll send it back to you, John. A really fine job you are doing the net tonight, and hopefully I will be over on 6 meters later on, and we'll meet up there as well. So this is KE8TQR saying 7-3, and God bless.
Okay, Keith, very good. Yeah, and it was good seeing you at the Hamfest yesterday, too. So we'll listen for you on 6 meters later. Okay, let's see that. Let's see, KB8 VHK was in and out, so that takes us to the bottom of the list. This is Whiskey 8, Victor Papa Victor, asking for check-ins. I'll probably go one at a time now. We'll see how many we get here. Whiskey 8, Victor Papa Victor, asking for check-ins with John W8VPV at the mic.
KE8ULA, Leo and Stowe, in and out.
KE8ULA, we have you in and out. Another check-in, please. This is Whiskey 8, Victor Papa Victor, asking for check-ins. Okay, it sounds like somebody's trying, but they're I don't hear any audio. It just brings up the repeater. Okay, Mark, KC8FQV, you're real scratchy, so I'll just put you as in and out. Thanks for checking in, Mark. One for the numbers here. This is Whiskey 8, Victor Papa Victor. I'll have you as in and out. Thanks.
Just fine, QSL.
QSL, Mark. Okay, that was Mark up in Aurora there, or maybe mobile. He's mobile a lot. Okay, this is Whiskey 8, Victor Papa Victor, asking for check-ins.
Kilo Foxtrot 8 Delta Tango Alpha, Jeff.
KF8DTA, go ahead, Jeff.
Good evening. Thanks for picking up my call. I'm just sitting here trying to figure out how to get my RT Systems programming onto the computer and listening in. That's all I got going on. Oh, I got a new antenna, JP7 or 12, something like that. Single vertical whip antenna, extendable. Gonna try some Moda this weekend. Anyway, back to net. KF8DTA.
Okay, Jeff, very good, and it's good you got another antenna there. Very good. Okay, this is Whiskey 8, Victor Papa Victor, asking for check-ins. Okay, not hearing any. I'll repeat the announcements, and then I'll give one last call for check-ins. Okay, so Vince AC8XO mentioned to start thinking about articles for the December newsletter. So there you go. When you come up with something, send it to newsletter@cfarc.org. That newsletter editor is one word. And let's see, Frank W8ECT mentioned what the topic at the meeting is going to be. It's called Free DV, and it is a digital way of it converts your audio single sideband signals. Well, it converts your audio into a digital signal that you send over the air, and it gives a very clear signal for anybody using free DV on the reception end. So there's going to be a presentation about that, and you can see it in person or or by Zoom for that meeting. So again, that meeting is Wednesday of next week. That's November 12th at 7:30 p.m. in person, and also 7:30 p.m. via Zoom. So if you're going to attend in person, we meet at the Pilgrim United Church of Christ, which has a listed address of 130 Broad Boulevard. But you get to the meeting by going to the parking lot, which is on 2nd Street, just south of Broad Boulevard, and then enter the building at the entrance, which is just off the corner of the parking lot. If you're going to attend in person, please bring one canned good food item, anything except tomato soup. So bring that to the meeting as a token of appreciation of their letting us use their facility for our meeting. And if you're going to attend via Zoom, watch for the link as the date approaches, as November 12th approaches, on our webpage at www.cfarc.org, and look along the right side of the page and scroll down to November 12th, and you'll see the link in there for the Zoom meeting. Again, the topic is going to be free DV, and you don't need the internet to send your signal over the air. So that's a very interesting application there. So we'll see how that works there on Wednesday of next week. One of the check-ins this evening mentioned about let's see what the dates were here. The slow scan TV from the satellite will be November 12th through the 20th. So check out how to get slow scan TV signals and see if you can get yourself a couple of pictures that they send from the satellite as they pass over. Again, that's from the 12th to the 20th of November. They'll be sending those signals. They send them as they pass over, so it's not continuous. You can only pick up a signal as they are approaching and leaving the immediate sky area here. Okay, that's all that I have in the way of announcements. So this is Whiskey 8, Victor Papa Victor, last call for check-ins.
KA8GKG, John in Akron.
Go ahead, John, with your comments. This is Whiskey 8, Victor Papa Victor.
Good evening, John. Yeah, question, what, I forget, I could look this up, but since I'm talking with you, where is the HF net going to be tonight?
Oh, yeah, it's going to be on 6 meters tonight. 50.270 megahertz upper sideband.
Okay, well, I don't have a 6-meter antenna, but so I won't be able to join you, but I don't really have a lot of comment. I'm sorry to see the warm weather go, although it was pleasant in the sun this afternoon, but I'm going to miss those warm temperatures of summer. It's cool now, but it's going to get cold, and I don't do well in cold weather. But anyway, it's November, and it's inevitable. So stay warm and have a healthy winter, and we'll get back to doing radio stuff in the spring, I'm sure. I don't really have any comments. I just wanted to say hello. Back to net, W8VPV from KAHKG.
Okay, John. Well, regarding 6-meter antenna, it's funny. One of the members uses his Gap Titan for 6 meters, and it seems to work okay. It's well, he's pretty close to here, but for the net, you don't really necessarily need a real good antenna. Just something you can tune up.
Well, I don't think my 40-meter off-center fed's going to do it, but I could make it a vertical very easily, and maybe I'll do that sometime.
Yeah, okay, yeah, 40-meter off-center, off-center fed dipole's not going to do 6 meters. Okay, very good. Well, thanks for checking in, 73, and have a good evening. Okay, this is Whiskey 8, Victor Papa Victor, last call for check-ins. Okay, not hearing any. In preparing to close this net, I would like to thank all of you who took the time to join us and check in tonight. Without your participation, there would be no net. This has been John, and my call is W03X, and it's been my pleasure to host this evening's net. At this time, I will close the net with 18 check-ins counting myself, and return the repeater to normal customary amateur radio use. This is Whiskey 8, Victor Papa Victor. One more item. Okay, the Genesaret home run for the homeless is on Thanksgiving Day, and Artie, N8RKA, has sent out email messages to those who helped with that event last year, and he still needs help with that. So if you got an email from Artie, N8RKA, please reply and let him know whether or not you can help out at that event. It's over by noon for sure on Thanksgiving Day, so that's how that works there. So it's not like it's a whole day event. So again, if you got an email message from Artie, answer him back, letting him know whether or not you can help out with that. This is Whiskey 8 Victor Papa Victor. Okay, closing the net at 9:13 p.m. with 18 check-ins counting myself. This is WO3X. Clear.